Prophet Telvin Sowah, very much deep in the prophetic, and you know, healing that Pastor Chris does is done in another fashion that we've never seen, right? What I want to say is that Prophet Telvin Sowah does his prophecies in a way, I mean, with some swag in it, right? Now, Prophet Telvin Sowah is on the Ghana Cedis depreciation, right? And if I'm saying Ghana Cedis depreciation, it means to say that the Ghana Cedis is coming to lose its value the more. Mind you, he's already having a track record where he said the Ghana Cedis is going to move from 6 cedis to 11 cedis. And now, I'm a finance person. I know what is going on, like fundamentally and technically, but this is a prophetical one, right? Let's go into the video.
For all the two parties in the country, they will feel flat.
Wow.
There will be a new party out of the
I
country.
see. From 2025, kono, wakano, waka se omampeni dada John Dramani Mahama bidi akunyano. 2 years later, say Mframa kakre bi bebo. What's the nature of some Mframa no?
Mframa never be born spiritually. What I saw, they say, me want say a little shakeup.
Okay.
Because after the election, the country will go downside. Dollar rates, 19 Ghana cedis. So the first time I told you people about dollar rates, that dollar rate was around somewhere 4 cedis, 6 cedis, yes. And I can say better 11 Ghana cedis. They should mark it the same year. Nobody, they shouldn't even look at 10 years. The same year. Nobody can stop it.
Okay.
Me who said once the election was done, it shot up to 19. Then they started eating it down gradually. The first year, things were adjusting. Other things were happening, but there's a little shake-up in the system because there's a lot of repairs that had to be done.
Okay.
Because I say minor shaman for being sans CSE. I say table beer. 9 be any one crown one same. And to me, it will come down.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, before the jumper will come up and then everything will be settled. After that, the second year, there will be a lot of campaigning progress. I say, push a man for Nkoji Krono Nyesa. Within 1 year of President Mahama's presidency, almost I say, the pressure to the so, and the pressure will bring a revolution. People will want to take over that list because there is more within now to 2025. There is going to be about 2 more coup d'etat BBP, and it will enforce people to try to do it. African countries, yes. So it will bring more or less like more demonstrations from the youth. And that pressure will be very enormous. And after that pressure, everything will calm down. After the pressure, there's something that will come out. I don't know your prophecy key be amid.
Prophet Telvin Sowah, the 4th dimension prophet, he says, this very great prophet and a very young man, of course, young man of God, I mean to say, is blowing a lot of people off. It's blowing minds. I mean, with his prophecies, very forensic, and this time around is about Ghana cedis losing its value to the US dollar, right? And he says Ghana cedis will be 19 cedis to $1, right? So the dollar to the Ghana cedis is going to be, the floating exchange rate will be 90 cedis. That will be, if I'm not lying, 2 years into Mahama's term. Okay, and this is not far-fetched. Somebody will say this is not a prophecy. This is how do you say? This is a prediction. Don't let me get angry at you right now, because predictions are based on fundamentals and technicals. Let me tell you. So that is what we call speculation in the financial market. But this is a prophecy. Prophecies are different from, how do you call it, speculations or predictions? No, hell no. So a prophecy might look like, a prediction, but it is not. Because this one, the person is saying it by the Spirit, not by technical or fundamental analysis. And when it comes to pass, like the prophet of old says, and it shall come to pass, and it comes to pass. So this is Prophet Telvin Sowah on Ghana cedis to the dollar. Ghana cedis having to depreciate the more 2 years and some months into MAHAMA's last term, which is this one, right? Can be last term. I stand to be corrected. It can be last term. Now they're having to third of the parliaments and all of that. So to clear that. Now somebody will ask, Nick, you are a finance person. We see some of your videos on TikTok and on your other YouTube channel, Choda Nixon. Explain to us what Telvin Sowah is saying. Telvin Sowah, Prophet Telvin Sowah, is seen with the eyes of the prophet. I have not seen with the eyes of the prophet. But trust me, my technicals and fundamentals shows me. I have predicted this to people who are closer, and I said this to people who watch my status, WhatsApp, I mean to say, that Ghana cedis will go to 20 cedis, 19 to 20 cedis before. I was even going to say that before, if we don't take care, before the first, quarter of 2025 ends, if we don't take care. But Prophet Abizoa is saying 2 years into MAHAMA's term, something like that. So let's just hold it at that. The reason why I'm saying that is the fundamentals are not okay. And when I'm talking about fundamentals, I'll just say one major one, then I'll just leave the rest. Balance of trade when it comes to Ghana to the United States is very bad and ugly. We have been very heavy on imports rather than export, and even the export that we are known for, which is our commodities, our oil, and all of that. Even that one, they go to the foreign countries at its raw state. So the balance of trade is very shaky. Those who understand finance will understand. Those who don't understand, they won't. Let me just leave it at that because people be like, what is going on here? We want to just get information from Prophet Telvin and that's all. Now, if you want to know more, just DM me and on my WhatsApp. I'll let you know more. But what Prophet Telvin Sowah is saying, I'm telling you, is no far-fetched and it's going to. It's something. It's. This prophecy has already been fulfilled before. Prophet Telvin Sowah is very deep, very very deep. I was telling my prophet, who is very close, that see the Ghana cedis having to lose its value to the dollar. No matter how best you pray against that, for the fundamentals to be fixed, it will never be fixed. I told him, simple. You get it? So this is a prophecy. But the good thing is, he said when the CD fell or depreciated to 90 cedis, it started appreciating from that particular, price. It was like a price ceiling now. So it started depreciating, it started appreciating from that end. Somebody is saying, I'm saying appreciating and I'm putting my hand, I'm pointing my hand to the ground. Yeah. I'm saying that the CD is appreciating, right? From 19 cedis downwards. So it means when it's decreasing like that in the figure from 19, 18, 17, now it means there's strength in the city, right? So that is Prophet Telvin Sowah's prophecy. Somebody will say, you said you need JM came. And so to slander MAHAMA and their government, right? But I want to tell you, it happens with every government, right? The worst things that have been done in these past governments or this outgoing government in regards to the exchange rate is crazy. I don't want to mention because people will be emotional. But the truth of the matter is, an economy that is not able to manage their exchange rate can never manage anything else. Unemployment, they can't manage. Interest rate, they can't manage. Inflation, they can't manage. Any other thing, the economy will be destabilized. I'm telling you. And this particular Ghana cedis to dollar, before it will be stabilize. I'm telling you, an easy way to make it stabilized is when they peg the Ghana cedis to the dollar. Somebody will say, how do you peg it? I'm giving everybody nuggets here. How they'll peg it is when the government of Ghana meets with the government of the United States, because frequent trades have been made between these two countries. And they can even apply the same thing with different other countries. What they will do is they will say, okay, you know what? Let's agree that $1 will only be equal to 5 cedis, and it should stay there. Somebody is saying, how can that be done? Yes, a lot of. Do you know Hong Kong, a city state? Hong Kong is a city state, right? The their currency is dollar, so it's HKD, Hong Kong dollar. They have pegged their currency to the dollar. Which other? There are some other currencies that I've pegged. Some have pegged and unpegged, right? And so it is what it is. So this is a prophecy from Telvin. So I've just had to talk a lot because this is like in my field a bit, So I just want to flow. Now, thank you guys for watching. Honestly, make sure you subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the backup channel as well. My name is Trevor Nixon, and I'm out.